Okay, imagine this. It's the 1890s. You've just bought the hottest piece of tech on the market. Not an iPhone, not a Tesla, a bicycle. 2 wheels, a chain, and freedom, baby. You hop on, start cruising, feeling like the coolest kid in town. Then suddenly a cop jumps out and yells, "Sir, get off the bike. You're under arrest." Yep. There was a time when riding a bike could literally make you a criminal. The world had no idea what to do with bicycles, so their solution was just make them illegal. Problem solved. Back then, people thought bikes were basically Satan's scooters. Pedestrians hated them, horses freaked out when they saw them, and lawmakers were like, "We've seen enough. This menace must be stopped." Which is hilarious, because we're talking about a metal frame with wheels. Not a tank, not a flamethrower, just a bicycle. In New York City, they actually banned bikes from sidewalks, and the police had to chase down cyclists. Can you picture that? Some poor officer in full 19th century uniform, sweating bullets, sprinting after a guy on a penny farthing with a giant wheel. It's like the original episode of Cops. Chicago had their own rules. If you rode at night without a lantern strapped to your bike, you could get fined. Which sounds reasonable until you realize bike lanterns back then weren't cute little LEDs. No. These were kerosene torches. Literal fire on your handlebars. Imagine explaining that insurance claim. "Yeah, my bike exploded. Again." And then there was the UK, where things got even better. In some towns, cyclists had to ride with a guy walking in front of them waving a red flag. Just imagine the humiliation. You buy this amazing new invention that lets you go fast for the first time in your life, and then you're stuck behind Dave, the professional flag waver, trudging along at 3 miles an hour. At that point, you're not cycling. You're paying for a very slow parade. But wait, it gets even dumber. In Connecticut, they decided bikes needed license plates. License plates? Like what? You're telling me little Timmy, with his tricycle, had to register with the DMV? Sorry, officer. I left my papers in my other overalls. And the bells, oh man. Some cities required bells so loud they scared pedestrians half to death. Imagine strolling peacefully, then suddenly, ding. Congratulations, you're deaf now. Safety first. But the crown jewel of bicycle stupidity, the disease known as bicycle face. Yes. Doctors in the 1890s warned that cycling could permanently freeze your face into a look of horror. Apparently, if you pedaled too hard, you'd get stuck looking like you just saw a ghost. So women were discouraged from cycling because, heaven forbid, their face might get locked on duck lips mode forever. Honestly, I think that was just the Victorian way of saying, "We don't like that you're having fun." And here's the kicker. After all that panic, all those bans, all those poor flag-waving dudes, bicycles didn't go away. In fact, they became so useful that armies started using them in wars. Japanese troops in World War II rolled into battle on bikes. The Vietnamese hauled weapons through jungles with them. That's right, from illegal sidewalk menace to military-grade war machine. Talk about an upgrade. And today? Bikes are the exact opposite of dangerous. Doctors prescribe them. Cities build bike lanes. Influencers take aesthetic Instagram shots with them in front of coffee shops. If anything, riding a bike now makes you look smugly healthy. So let's recap. 100 years ago, you could get arrested for riding a bike. Now, you get arrested if you don't wear a helmet. Times change. Next time you hop on your bike, just remember, once upon a time you could have been the Bonnie and Clyde of cycling. Outlaw on 2 wheels. Public enemy number 1 with training wheels. Honestly, if history teaches us anything, it's this. People will panic about literally everything. So ride safe out there. And if anyone tells you that you've got bicycle face, just tell them it's better than horse butt face.